My name is Marguerite Sullivan, and my husband Roger and I have been collecting nativities for at least 45 years. And we started in that long ago when our first daughter was born. And we went to Sears Roebuck, thinking we should have a nativity of some sort since we had our first baby. And that's how it all got started.
Explain Sears Roebuck.
Sears Roebuck is a very general store that sells almost anything.
An early version of Costco. Hi, I'm Roger Sullivan. I'm married to this lovely woman, Marguerite Huxley Sullivan, and we have been collecting creches, as she says, for 45 years. I think I was the first purchaser of a creche. I was traveling. I was in Europe, I think, at the time, and I had to get a present to bring home to my wife, because that's what you do when you travel. So I went into a store, and there was this really cute-looking scene of Mary, Joseph, and the baby Jesus, and I thought, well, we're Catholics, and we believe in this. Let's get one. Take it home with us. So that was the beginning. So we took one home, but I traveled extensively when I was working at the World Bank, and I went to Africa many, many times, and I always just got in the habit of bringing home a creche, whenever, or a nativity, whatever you want to call it. We call them both the same. Whenever I was traveling, and our collection grew from there. Of course, I turned it all over to my wife to manage the whole process because she's very competent.
So today we have almost 500 nativities from over 100 countries, and a number of them are shown here at the monastery every Christmas season, and we very much hope that you will come and see them.
So part of our joy about these creches is that we can look at them and relive our experiences of traveling together. And we really became very impressed with the fervor, you might say, that we would come across believers who really love seeing these creches. And that's why we started showing them. We were very lucky. We were able to come to the Franciscan Monastery in Washington, D.C. They have a gorgeous display case and display cases, and they welcomed us to come and show our creches there. So we've been doing this now for 5 or 6 years. Every Advent season, we come over and install them with the help of our friends, and we take them down at the end of the Epiphany. Very much.
And the very special thing is that Saint Francis, who founded the Franciscans, was the very first person to start the Nativities.
I think it was 801 years ago.
It was 802 years ago. Okay. And he did this by trying to bring the faith to people, to get them to understand the Nativities, and he did a live nativity. And today, all around the world, the nativities are displayed often under the ethnic view of how people look and what they do and what their livelihoods are. So you see everything from straw to wood to metal displays of the nativity scene.
That's what we like about our nativities, is that you really get a snapshot of the world every time you come and look at them.